On October 26, 2011, the National Manufacturing Renaissance Campaign presented Jobs That Build the Economy, a bipartisan congressional policy briefing organized in conjunction with Congressman Jan Schakowsky and Congressman Don Manzullo. The briefing included presentations by an illustrious group of speakers, including Rob Atkinson, President of the Informational Technology Innovation Foundation; Mark Morial, President of the National Urban League; Jorge Ramirez, President of the Chicago Federation of Labor; Bob Schwartz, Academic Dean of the Harvard Graduate School of Education; Bruce Breaker, Director of the Chicago Manufacturing Renaissance Council; Steve Kirsten, President and CEO of Water Saver Faucets; Dan Swinney, Managing Director of the National Manufacturing Renaissance Campaign; and Taurus Hughes, a graduating senior attending Austin Polytechnical Academy. The policy briefing made the case to more than 60 congressional staff, unions, and policy organizations for an advanced manufacturing strategy in our nation, and also recommended support for an innovative school fund focused on polytechnical models of education that prepare students for the job economy of the future.
Renaissance Council and the Austin Polytechnical Academy in Chicago have set new standards for what is possible in an approach to education that links to real careers, that make the expanding of our manufacturing base possible, and that brings not just hope but actual opportunity to the communities like Austin throughout our country.
It's always good to see people coming together trying to figure where the United States is going to be in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, in light of I call it the so-called marches.
When we make the case for manufacturing, it can't be making the case that it helps a few individuals or a few communities. It is central to the entire economic health of America, whether you have any manufacturing in your region or your district or not.
So I want to commit the National Urban League and our affiliate movement to working closely with this alliance, because we understand at a very basic level why deindustrialization has negatively affected urban communities, and why a better focus on advanced manufacturing and training people for the jobs can improve the quality of life and help us address joblessness and give our consumers a way to spend and multiply more of their money on things made in this country.
For us, this isn't an issue of union or non-union. Rather, it's an issue of supporting an industry that is the focal point of our economy in Chicago. It's supporting an industry that has the potential to support middle-class families for future generations. It's supporting an industry that can truly be a leader in the global marketplace. Those are all the issues that we support. The Chicago Manufacturing Renaissance Council is a model that has been successful in Chicago that can offer some lessons for our national strategy.
The other thing that's really striking about these programs is that they really are products of a kind of social partnership. And I think what we heard from the last two speakers, from Steve and Jorge, give you a sense that at least in Chicago, it's employers and labor and educators and government together that are really shaping some of the programs that really do represent a kind of response to this demand for on the advanced manufacturing side. And I think the Chicago example, both the Manufacturing Renaissance Council itself and Austin Poly, and we'll hear more about that later, really do provide kind of exemplars for where I think we as a country need to move.
I tell my friends in manufacturing, especially from my Tooling and Manufacturing Association days, about Austin Polytech, located on the west side of Chicago. I tell them 89 students have earned 125 credentials. The foundational credential they've earned is in material measurement and safety. You have to start there. And then they move into the skill positions: computer numerical control, CNC, turning, which is one skill, or milling, which is another related skill. Now this year they're tackling CNC programming, set up and operate. A higher skill level, a greater challenge, but in much greater demand, programming. Employers are excited about how Austin combines CNC machining skills with strong college prep academics, project lead the way, contextual learning to prepare individuals for careers in manufacturing.
My company and the 65 other manufacturing companies that have supported Austin Polytech have provided over $250,000 to the school. Just as importantly, we also supply non-monetary support. Austin Polytech routinely brings groups of students to our factory for factory tours. Many of these kids have never seen a manufacturing plant. They don't really know what it looks like. We've had students on site for job shadowing programs and for summer internships.
The role of advanced manufacturing in our society is the most important public policy debate of this decade. It is an issue of profound public importance. Economically, advanced manufacturing is the only economic sector that can create a broad-based middle class with average wages and benefits approaching $75,000 a year, and with each manufacturing job generating 5 other jobs in the economy.
I like that my school considers a career in manufacturing and also include being a patent lawyer who works with manufacturers to patent new technology. I've also learned a lot about the importance of ownership and entrepreneurship in manufacturing. Through all the experiences from the plant tours, job shadowing, and internships I've had, I can see myself owning a manufacturing company someday.